mechanism of urine formation or physiology of urine formation. Physiology of urine or physiology of urine formation. Okay, right. In the formation of urine, okay, so mostly four phases are present. Four phases are present in the formation of urine. First one, glomerular filtration. Okay. Okay. Next to number two. Next to number two, tubular reabsorption. Tubular reabsorption. Tubular reabsorption. Okay. Next, number three, tubular secretion. Tubular secretion. Tubular secretion. Next, D. Next, D. Formation of hypertonic urine. Formation of formation of hypertonic urine. Okay. Formation of hypertonic urine. In the mechanism of urine formation or physiology of urine formation, four phases are present. First one, glomerular filtration. Next, number two, or B, tubular reabsorption. Next, number three, tubular secretion. Next, number four, formation of hypertonic urine. What is meant by hypertonic urine? High concentrated urine is called hypertonic urine. High concentrated urine is called hypertonic urine. This point you have to remember. Don't forget, my dear students. Okay, right. First one, glomerular filtration. First one, glomerular filtration. Now, what is glomerular? Already told last class. Okay, in the Bowman's capsule, network like capillaries like structure is present. Network capillaries like structure is present in the glomerulus. That is called Bowman's. It is called Bowman's. It is Bowman's. It is Bowman's. It is Bowman's capsule. Inside the Bowman's capsule. Inside the Bowman's capsule. This is afferent renal artery. This is efferent renal artery. Okay, this is glomerular. This is glomerular. Okay, this is glomerular. This is Bowman's capsule. This is glomerulus. Glomerulus. This is Bowman's capsule. Bowman's capsule. This is afferent artery. Afferent arteriole. Okay. Right. So this is a peritubular neck. So this one efferent artery. Efferent artery. Okay. So this one red tubular like structure is called peritubular. It's called peritubular. Peritubular neck. Okay. Right. This one is Henle loop. So, right. From this point to this point. Okay. So, this is a black tube. This is black tube. Okay. So this black tube. This is black tube. It's called Henle loop. Henle loop. Okay. So Henle loop. So this is PC. PC. This is DC. This is CD. CD means correcting that. So this CD. Okay. So, right. First one, glomerular filtration. Glomerular filtration. What is glomerular filtration? Impurified blood passes into glomerulus from afferent arteriole. So, from afferent arteriole passes the impurified blood into glomerulus. Okay, into glomerulus. Inside the glomerulus. Okay, so blood purification is occur. Blood filtration is occur inside the glomerulus. Blood filtration is occur inside the glomerulus. Okay, so, right. Essential substance, essential substance like glucose, fructose, amino acids. Okay, so these are enters into efferent arteriole. These are enters into efferent arteriole. Next, non-essential products. Non-essential products are filtered into Bowman's capsule. Filtered into Bowman's capsule. Okay, so Bowman's capsule. Okay, right. This is most important bit. Okay. So, afferent arteriole passes the impurified blood into glomerulus. Inside the glomerulus, blood filtration is occur, due to which primary urine is formed in the Bowman's capsule. Primary urine is formed in the Bowman's capsule. Okay, right. In the primary urine, different type of essential substance are present. This is most important bit. In the primary urine, different type of essential substances are present. These essential products absorbed into uh, this PCT, Henle loop, and DCT, and collecting duct. Okay, so when primary urine is traveled through PCT, Henle loop, DCT, and CD. These essential substance absorbed. These essential substance absorbed. Okay, right. This is most important bit. Okay, so this is called glomerular filtration. What is meant by glomerular filtration? Filtration of blood in glomerulus is called glomerular filtration. Glomerular filtration. Okay, right. Okay. This is over the glomerular filtration of blood in glomerulus is called glomerular filtration. Okay, as a result of glomerular filtration, primary urine or ultrafiltrate. Okay, primary urine or ultrafiltrate is formed in the Bowman's capsule. This is most important picture. Okay, so this primary urine or ultrafiltrate traveled through the DCT, Henle loop, and DCT and collecting that different type of essential substance undergoes absorbed. Okay, so these essential substance precursor to human body, precursor to human body, essential to human body. Precursor means essential, essential to human body. Okay, so this is over the glomerular filtration. Next, tubular reabsorption. Tubular reabsorption. Okay, so tubular reabsorption. Uh, Tubular reabsorption. Okay, primary urine is enters into PCT. Okay, PCT means proximal convoluted tubule. Primary urine first time formed in Bowman's capsule. This is most important bit. Okay, so this primary urine is traveled into passes into PCT, proximal convoluted tubule. Okay, so uh, అప్పుడు when primary urine passes through PCT, most of the essential substance absorbed into the PCT. Okay, absorbed into the PCT. PCT cells loki absorbed. The PCT cells kada. This is PCT cell. These are PCT. Okay. When primary urine passes through PCT, so most of the essential substance reabsorbed into cells of PCT. Okay, from primary urine. From primary urine. So this is primary. This is primary. Okay. So this is primary. Okay. Alright. This is called tubular reabsorption. Mari essential substance nothing but water. Water, glucose, amino acids. Okay. Water, glucose, amino acids. Okay. Are absorbed into the cells of PCT from primary urine. From primary urine. Approximately 85% of water is reabsorbed into PCT from primary urine. This is most important bit. Approximately 85% of water is reabsorbed into PCT from primary urine. Okay? So remaining small amount of glucose, fructose, okay, amino acids also absorbed into the cells of PCT. Okay, from primary urine. Okay, so this is called tubular reabsorption. This is called tubular reabsorption. Okay, so next, this tubular reabsorption also occur in the Henle loop. Also occur in the Henle loop. The remaining water, remaining water is so this is primary urine. Primary from PCT, from PCT, primary urine is enters into Henle. Primary urine is enters into Henle loop. Okay. So, right. ఈ హెన్లీ లూప్ ద్వారా ట్రావెల్ అయ్యేటప్పుడు ఓకే సో హెన్లీ లూప్ ద్వారా ట్రావెల్ అయ్యేటప్పుడు ప్రైమరీ యూరిన్ లో ఉన్నటువంటి వాటర్ అంతా రీఅబ్జార్బ్ అవుతుంది. రిమైనింగ్ వాటర్ ఎంత ఉంటుంది ఇక్కడ? 85% ఆఫ్ వాటర్ ఇస్ రీఅబ్జార్బ్డ్ ఇంటూ పీసీటీ ఫ్రమ్ ప్రైమరీ యూరిన్. From primary urine. The remaining 15 or 20%. 15 or 20% of water is reabsorbed into Henle loop from primary urine. From primary urine. Okay. So, okay. So this is most important. This is tubular reabsorption. Tubular reabsorption. Okay. So, next, tubular secretion. Okay, tubular secretion. After tubular reabsorption, tubular secretion is occur. Okay, so tubular secretion is occur. Okay, come to tubular secretion. Okay, so what is the tubular secretion? Tubular, third one, tubular. After reabsorption in PCT region, the urine traveled through Henle loop into DCT. Henle loop into DCT. Okay, so Henle loop into DCT. మీకు చాలా సింపుల్ గానే ఇచ్చాడమ్మా. ఓన్లీ మీ సిలబస్ లో ఏమి ఇచ్చాడంటే PCT లో మాత్రమే వాటర్ రీఅబ్జర్బ్ అవుతుంది అన్నాడు. ఓకే, సో అది కరెక్ట్ కాదు. హెన్లీ లూప్ లో కూడా అంటే మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది వాటర్ ఇస్ రీఅబ్జార్బ్డ్ ఇంటూ PCT. The remaining water also reabsorbed into Henle loop according to higher studies. Okay. So uh, after tubular reabsorption, tubular secretion is occur. So after reabsorption in PCT region, after reabsorption in PCT region, primary urine is traveled through Henle loop and DCT. So from this point to this point, Henle loop. This is Henle loop. This is a black tube is called Henle loop. Okay. After reabsorption in PCT, primary urine is traveled through Henle loop and DCT. Okay. So, uh, here some other waste like extra salts, ions, salt, ion, potassium, NaCl, and hydrogen atoms from peritubular capillary into DCT. From peritubular capillary. So this is peritubular. Red is called peritubular capillary. This is peritubular capillary. Salts, ions, potassium ions, okay, sodium chloride, hydrogen ions are secreted from peritubular net into DCT. Okay, secreted from peritubular uh, capillary to DCT లోకి DCT, distal convoluted. Okay, so these products secreted from, yes means secreted from peritubular capillary to DCT. ఓకే, పెరిట్యూబులార్ క్యాపిలరీ నుంచి DCT లోకి వచ్చి పడతాయి. ఏంటి? సాల్ట్స్, అయాన్స్, పొటాసియం, సోడియం క్లోరైడ్ అండ్ హైడ్రోజన్ అయాన్స్ ఆర్ సెక్రేటెడ్. ఎస్ మీన్స్ secreted from peritubular capillary into DCT. Okay, right. Okay. Next last this maintains the proper concentration and pH of due to which maintaining the proper concentration and pH of urine. Okay, proper concentration, proper concentration and pH. Okay, proper concentration and pH. ఓకే, దీనివల్ల యూరిన్ కి ఏమొస్తుంది? ప్రాపర్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ అండ్ పిహెచ్ వాల్యూ అనేది వస్తుంది. ఓకే, ఎందుకు పిహెచ్ వాల్యూ వస్తుంది? బాగా చూడండి, హైడ్రోజన్ అయాన్స్ కదా. ఓకే, సాల్ట్స్, అయాన్స్, పొటాసియం, సోడియం క్లోరైడ్ అండ్ హైడ్రోజన్ అయాన్స్ ఆర్ సెక్రీటెడ్ ఫ్రమ్ peritubular net into DCT, due to which urine attains or urine get proper concentration and pH value. Urine get proper concentration and pH value. Okay. Okay, this is most important bit. Okay. Smaller amount of tubular secretion also takes place in the proximal convolution. Okay. Smaller amount of tubular secretion. Okay. Tubular secretion. This is tubular. Ante high level of tubular secretion occur in DCT. Smaller amount of tubular secretion also occur in DCT. Okay. Okay. High level of tubular secretion occur in DCT. Smaller amount of or small level of tubular secretion also occur in DCT. This is most important bit. Chana sarlu vachindi bit. Okay. So high level of or large amount of tubular secretion occur in DAS, distal convoluted tubule, nothing but DCT. Okay. Small amount or low level of tubular secretion also occur in PCT. Okay. So PCT. This is nothing but proximal convoluted tubule. Okay. So this is most important bit. Okay. So, నెక్స్ట్ ఇక్కడ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ బిట్ ఉంది. సో బియాండ్ ద టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ చెప్తాను, మీ సిలబస్ లో లేదు ఇక్కడ. ఓకే. ఫర్ ద వాటర్ ఆల్సో అబ్జార్బ్డ్ ఇన్ DCT. వాటర్, స్మాల్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్ అబ్జార్బ్డ్ ఇంటూ ద సెల్స్ ఆఫ్ DCT. The cells of DCT from primary urine when primary urine is traveled through DCT. Okay. When urine is traveled through DCT, small amount of water also reabsorbed into DCT by one type of hormone that is called vasopressin. It is called vasopressin. Okay. So vasopressin useful for reabsorption of water into DCT. Okay. So into DCT. This is most important bit. So vasopressin. Okay, మీ బుక్ లో లేదమ్మా, మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ బిట్ vasopressin. What is vasopressin? Vasopressin is also called ADH. Vasopressin is also called ADH. What is meant by ADH? Antidiuretic hormone. Antidiuretic hormone is nothing but vasopressin. Vasopressin. Okay. So a small amount of water is reabsorbed into DCT from primary urine with the help of vasopressin or ADH. Okay. So next అట్లా ఇంకో బిట్ కూడా ఉంది ఇక్కడే. ఓకే. బియాండ్ ద టెక్స్ట్ బుక్. In collecting duct, minute amount of water also reabsorbed. Okay. So in the collecting duct, minute amount of water also reabsorbed. Okay. So with the help of same hormone called vasopressin or ADH. Okay. So vasopressin or ADH. Okay. So when primary urine is traveled through DCT and CD, small amount of water reabsorbed into DCT and CD with the help of vasopressin or ADH hormone. Okay, vasopressin or ADH hormone. This is most important bit nana గుర్తుపెట్టు. ఓకే. సో మీ టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ లో ఉండదు ఇది మ్యాటర్, జాగ్రత్త. ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్ లాస్ట్ కలెక్టింగ్ డక్ట్ కదా. urea hydrogen ions are secreted into collecting. Urea hydrogen ions secreted into collecting duct. అప్పుడు primary urine attains hyper concentration. Okay. Hyper concentration. Then cortical interstitial fluid. Then cortical interstitial fluid. What is cortical interstitial fluid? What is cortex? Kidney contain two parts. Outer part of kidney is called cortex. Inner part of kidney is called medulla. Okay. So కార్టెక్స్ లో ఉన్నటువంటి ఫ్లూయిడ్స్ ఏమంటారంటే కార్టికల్ ఇంటర్స్టీసియల్ ఫ్లూయిడ్ అంటారు. ఓకే, ది ఫ్లూయిడ్ విచ్ ఇస్ ప్రెసెంట్ ఇన్ ద కార్టెక్స్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ కార్టికల్ ఇంటర్స్టీసియల్ ఫ్లూయిడ్. ఓకే, సో కార్టికల్ ఇంటర్స్టీసియల్ ఫ్లూయిడ్. సో primary urine attains maximum concentration than cortical interstitial fluid. That primary urine is called hypertonic urine. Hypertonic urine. Okay, so this hypertonic urine expelled outside through urethra, urinary bladder, and urethra. Okay, so right. Okay, so first this primary urine expelled outside through ureter, urinary bladder, urethra. మీకు తెలుసు sequel. So ureter, urinary bladder, and urethra. Okay, so this is over the mechanism of urine formation or physiology of urine formation. Okay, so next last కొంచెం ఉంది, ఇది క్లోజ్ అవుతుంది ఈరోజు. In the tubular reabsorption, in the tubular reabsorption, okay, glucose, amino acids, vitamin C, glucose, amino acid, vitamin C, glucose, amino acids, vitamin C, okay. Potassium, calcium, sodium, potassium, calcium, sodium, chloride, okay, so chloride, chloride, and 75% to 85% of water. ఏదైనా రాసుకోవచ్చు, ఈ బుక్ల ప్రకారమే రాసుకోండి. సో 75% ఆఫ్ వాటర్. ఓకే, సో రైట్. In the tubular reabsorption, glucose, amino acids, vitamin C, potassium, calcium, sodium, chloride, and 75% of water. These products are reabsorbed into the cells of PCT from primary urine. So these are most essential products. ముందే చెప్పాను కదా, essential products, large amount of large quantity of essential products are reabsorbed into the cells of PCT from primary urine. అక్కడ చెప్పాను. Okay, so what are essential products? Glucose, amino acids, vitamin C, potassium, calcium, sodium, chloride, and 75% of water. So these are called essential products. All these essential products are reabsorbed into PCT from primary urine. Okay, so it is the tubular reabsorption. Next, tubular secretion. Tubular secretion. tubular. Most of the tubular secretion takes place in DCT. Most of the tubular secretion takes place in DCT. Okay. So, okay. Urea, uric acid. Urea, uric acid. Urea, uric acid, creatinine, creatinine, creatinine. Salts like potassium, sodium, hydrogen. Salts, salt ion like potassium, sodium, potassium, sodium, and hydrogen. Hydrogen, potassium, sodium, and hydrogen ions. This maintain proper concentration. Okay, so these are useful for giving the proper concentration and pH value to urine. Okay, so these products giving proper concentration and pH value to primary urine. To primary urine. Okay. So, so these products are enters into DCT from primary urine. Okay, so right. This is over the tubular section. Okay, so these are most dangerous products. These are most dangerous products. Urea, uric acid, creatinine. Okay, so right. From DCT, from DCT, urea, uric acid, creatinine. Urea, uric acid, creatinine is enters into CD, collecting duct. From collecting duct, this urea, uric acid, creatinine expel outside through urinals. Okay, so right. So this is over the tubular secretion. Tubular secretion. Okay. ట్యూబులార్ సెక్రేషన్ అంటే ఏంది? పెరిట్యూబులార్ నెట్ నుంచి పెరిట్యూబులార్ నెట్ నుంచి ఈ ప్రోడక్ట్స్ అన్ని కూడా ఎక్కడికి చేరడము? డీసీటీలోకి చేరడం. సో దీన్ని ఏమంటారు అంటే దీన్ని ఏమంటారు అంటే ట్యూబులార్ సెక్రేషన్. ఓకే, సో ఫ్రమ్ పెరిట్యూబులార్ నెట్ దీస్ ప్రొడక్ట్స్ ఆర్ reabsorbed into DCT. Okay, from peritubular net. So this is called tubular secretion. This is called tubular secretion. Okay, ఇవి డేంజరస్ కదా. యూరియా, యూరిక్ యాసిడ్, క్రియాటిన్ ఇవన్నీ కూడా డేంజరస్. ఇక్కడ నుంచి డీసీటీ నుంచి ఇక్కడికి వస్తాయి, కలెక్టింగ్ డక్ట్ లోకి వస్తాయి. కలెక్టింగ్ డక్ట్ నుంచి లాస్ట్ యూరేటర్ లోకి వస్తాయి. యూరేటర్ నుంచి యూరినరీ బ్లాడర్కి వస్తాయి. యూరినరీ బ్లాడర్ నుంచి యురేత్రా నుంచి పాసేజ్ ఆఫ్ యూరిన్. ఓకే, సో మన యూరిన్ లో ఏముంటదంటే సో 96% వాటర్, 2% యూరియా. ఓకే, సో 2% యూరియా, రిమైనింగ్ 2% రిమైనింగ్ 2% ఇవన్నీ యూరిక్ యాసిడ్, క్రియాటినిన్. సో 96% వాటర్, 2% యూరియా, సో రిమైనింగ్ 2% యూరిక్ యాసిడ్, క్రియాటినైన్ ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఉంటాయన్నమాట మన యూరిన్ లో. ఓకే, సో మనకు యూరిన్ అప్పుడప్పుడు మీరు గమనించే ఉంటారు. ఓకే, పేల్ ఎల్లో కలర్ లో వస్తుంది. పేల్ ఎల్లో కలర్ లో యూరిన్ రావడానికి కారణం ఏంటంటే సో యూరోక్రోమ్ అనే ఒక పిగ్మెంట్, దిస్ యూరోక్రోమ్ పిగ్మెంట్ ఎక్స్పెల్డ్ అవుట్ సైడ్ త్రూ యూరినల్స్. ఓకే, యూరోక్రోమ్, యూరోక్రోమ్ దిస్ ఇస్ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ బిట్ అయినా. యూరోక్రోమ్, this pigment expel outside through urinals. Due to the presence of urochrome, our urine coloration pale yellow color. Pale yellow color. Okay. So the mechanism of urine formation. Mechanism of urine formation. Okay. Next urine. So this hypertonic urine, nothing but high concentrated urine. Urine high concentrated ఎట్లా వస్తుంది? ఈ పెరిట్యూబులార్ నెట్ నుంచి యూరియా, యూరిక్ యాసిడ్, క్రియాటినైన్, ఓకే, సోడియము, పొటాసియము వచ్చి చేరతాయి. ఎక్కడికి వచ్చి చేరతాయి? డీసిటీలోకి వచ్చి చేరతాయి. డీసిటీలోకి వచ్చి చేరతాయి అన్నమాట. అందువల్ల ఆ యొక్క యూరిన్ కు హైపర్టానిక్ వచ్చి అవుతుంది. అందువల్ల ఆ యూరిన్ హైపర్టానిక్ అవుతుంది. హైపర్టానిక్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ హై కాన్సన్ట్రేటెడ్ యూరిన్. Hypertonic is nothing but high concentrated urine. Okay, right. Due to the tubular secretion, primary urine is converted into hypertonic urine. Due to the tubular secretion, primary urine is converted into hypertonic urine. Okay, right. పార్ట్స్ కొంచెం బాగా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోనమ్మా. ఇంతకుముందు నేను స్ట్రక్చర్ ఆఫ్ నెఫ్రాన్ కూడా మీకు చెప్పడం జరిగింది. ఓకే, సో రైట్, ఇది ఎక్స్ట్రా ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. స్మాల్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ వాటర్ ఆల్సో రీఅబ్జార్బ్డ్ ఇంటూ డిసిటి అండ్ కలెక్టింగ్ డక్ట్ విత్ ద హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ వాసోప్రెసిన్ ఎంజైమ్. ఓకే, సో నెక్స్ట్ దిస్ యూరిన్ ఇస్ ఎంటర్స్ ఇన్ ది కిడ్నీస్ కదా ఇవి. ఇంతకుముందు మీకు రూట్ మ్యాప్ వేసాను నేను. దిస్ ఈస్ కిడ్నీ కదా. ఓకే, దిస్ ఈజ్ యూరేటర్. సో ప్రైమరీ యూరిన్ ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి పడుతుంది ఇదంతా. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ హై కాన్సన్ట్రేటెడ్ యూరిన్, నథింగ్ బట్ హైపర్టానిక్ యూరిన్. ఓకే, సో హైపర్టానిక్ యూరిన్. సో దిస్ హైపర్టానిక్ యూరిన్ it passes into ureter. This is ureter. Okay, so ureter length about 20 centimeter. It is whitish tubular like structure. Ureter is whitish tubular like structure. Length about 20 centimeters. Both sides of ureter opens into urinary bladder. ఇక్కడ ఇంకొక కిడ్నీ ఉంటది కదా, ఇక్కడ ఇంకొక కిడ్నీ ఉంటది. ఓకే, మీకు తెలుసుగా. ఓకే, so this is ureter. This is ureter. It is left side of kidney. It is the right side of kidney. So both sides of ureter are opens into urinary bladder. So these are both sides of ureters are opens into urinary bladder. Urinary bladder. Okay, so right. Urinary bladder is a pear-shaped, inverted pear-shaped like structure. Okay, urinary bladder is inverted pear-shaped like structure which is present in the lower abdominal cavity. Which is present in the, it is upper abdominal cavity. It is lower abdominal. Urinary bladder is present in the lower abdominal cavity. Okay, so it is inverted pear-shaped like structure which is present in the lower abdominal cavity. The wall of urinary bladder is lined by transitional epithelium as well as ureter also lined by transitional epithelium. The wall of ureter and urinary bladder. Okay, ureter and urinary bladder. Urinary bladder internally lined by transitional epithelium. Okay, transitional epithelium. This is most important bit, Nana. Okay, so the wall of ureter and urinary bladder is internally lined by transitional epithelium. Okay, next urinary bladder. This is urinary bladder. Urinary bladder is open into ureter. So urinary bladder is open into ureter. Okay. So urethra is also called male urinogenital canal. Why urethra is also called male urinogenital canal? So the urethra, urinals and semen expelled outside. So urethra is also called urinogenital canal. Okay, urinogenital canal. Okay, so urethra is shared by excretory system and reproductive system. Important. Okay, urethra is shared by excretory system because of expelled the urinals through urethra. Okay, next excretory system and reproductive system because of semen expelled outside through urethra. So urethra is shared by excretory system and reproductive system Okay, right. This is over the expulsion of urinals from. Okay. Next, last micturition. What is the micturition? The process of expulsion of urinals from urinary bladder is called micturition. The process of expulsion of urinals from urinary bladder. Come to micturition. Come to the process of expulsion of urinals from urinary bladder is called micturition. Okay. So ఈ micturition ఎట్లా చేస్తారో చూస్తాం ఇక్కడ. When urinary bladder, so this is urinary bladder. This is urinary. When urinary bladder is fulfilled with urinal, when urinary bladder is fulfilled with urinal, this is urine. Okay. So, stretch receptors are present on the wall of urinary bladder. So these are stretch receptors. Okay. Stretch receptors are present on the wall of urinary bladder. So these stretch receptors send signals to CNS, central nervous system. Eppudu when urinary bladder is fulfilled with urinals, immediately stress receptors send signals to CNS. Send signals to CNS. Ah. Next, CNS మోటార్ సిగ్నల్స్ ను పంపిస్తాయి. ఎవరికి పంపిస్తుంది? యూరినరీ బ్లాడర్ కు పంపిస్తుంది. In turn, CNS conduct the motor signals or motor impulse to stress receptor. CNS send motor impulse, motor signals or impulse, motor impulse to stress receptor. Motor impulse to the smooth muscles of urinary bladder. Motor impulse to the smooth muscles of urinary bladder. Okay, this is most important bit. Okay. On the wall of urinary bladder, stress receptors are present. Okay, so when bladder is fulfilled with urinals, these stretch receptors send signals to CNS. In turn, CNS send motor impulse. CNS send motor impulse. CNS send motor impulse to the smooth muscles of urinary bladder. Okay. CNS send motor impulse to the smooth muscles of urinary bladder. On the wall of urinary bladder, smooth muscles are present. ఆ స్మూత్ మజిల్స్ కు మోటార్ ఇంపల్స్ పంపిస్తారు. ఏది సిఎన్ఎస్. ఓకే, దిస్ ఇస్ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. సిఎన్ఎస్ సెండ్ మోటార్ ఇంపల్స్ టు ద స్మూత్ మజిల్స్ ఆఫ్ urinary bladder, and then smooth muscles undergoes contraction. Smooth muscles on the wall of urinary bladder undergoes contraction, due to which urine is enters into urethra. Okay, from urethra, so urine expelled outside. From urethra, urine expelled outside. Okay, right. This is the process of expulsion of urinals from urinary bladder. The process of expulsion of urinals from urinary bladder is called micturition. Okay, so మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి చెప్తాను జాగ్రత్తగా రండి. When bladder is fulfilled with the urinals on the wall of urinary bladder, number of stretch receptors are present. When bladder is fulfilled with urinals, these stress receptors send signals to CNS. Okay, so send signals to CNS. In turn, CNS send motor impulse to the smooth muscles of urinary bladder. Motor impulse to the smooth muscles of urinary bladder, due to which the smooth muscles on the wall of urinary bladder undergoes contraction, due to which urinals is enters into urethra from urinary bladder. Okay, from urethra, urinals expelled outside. Okay, so this is the process of expulsion of urinals from urinary bladder is called micturition. Okay, right. The maximum ఎంత కెపాసిటీ అంటే కన్నా మన యూరినరీ బ్లాడర్ ఇస్ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ బిట్. ఓకే, 700 to 800 ml of urinals is preserved in urinary bladder. Preserved in urinary bladder. Okay, so 700 to 800 700 to 800 ml of urine is preserved in urinary bladder. Okay, this is over the next to artificial dialysis. Next to come to the artificial dialysis, composition of urine. Okay, so చిన్న two topics ఉన్నాయి. I will see next class. Okay, right. Composition of urine and artificial dialysis. Okay, నెక్స్ట్ కాంపోజిషన్ ఆఫ్ యూరిన్ కూడా చూస్తాం ఇప్పుడే. సో అయిపోతుంది. సో చిన్న టాపిక్ కాబట్టి రైట్. కాంపోజిషన్ ఆఫ్ యూరిన్. Ninety-6% of water is present. Okay, 96% of water. Next, 2 to 2.5%. 2 to 2.5% of organic substance. Okay, organic, organic. Actually 2.5%. కానీ మీ బుక్ ప్రకారం ఇదే తీసుకున్నారు కాబట్టి బేసిక్ యూనిట్ ఇదే తీసుకోండి మీరు కూడా. ఓకే, యాక్చువల్గా 2 to 2.5% ఆఫ్ ఆర్గానిక్ సబ్స్టెన్స్. వాట్ ఆర్ ఆర్గానిక్ సబ్స్టెన్స్? యూరియా, యూరిక్ యాసిడ్, క్రియాటినైన్. సో ఇప్పుడే చెప్పింది యూరియా, యూరిక్ యాసిడ్, క్రియాటినైన్. 2.5% ఆఫ్ ఆర్గానిక్ సబ్స్టెన్స్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ యూరియా, యూరిక్ యాసిడ్ and creatinine. Okay, these are organic substances. These are organic substances. Okay. Water soluble vitamin. Water soluble vitamins, nothing but B and C. Nothing but B and C. Water soluble vitamins. Water soluble vitamins. Hormones, oxalates. Okay, hormones.
Sir, Joel,
These are organic substances.
sir, Joel, sir.
96% water, 2.5% of organic substance, nothing but urea, uric acid, creatinine, water soluble vitamins. Water soluble vitamins is nothing but B vitamin and C vitamin, hormones and oxalates. All are collectively called organic substance. All are collectively called organic substance. Next, the remaining 1.5% of inorganic. Okay, inorganic. Okay. ఈ ఇనార్గానిక్ సబ్స్టెన్స్ ఇవి ఏరా అంటే సో మనం అబ్జర్వ్ చేసినట్లయితే సోడియము, పొటాసియము, సల్ఫేటు, ఓకే, సో మ్యాంగనీసు, మెగ్నీషియము. ఓకే, సో సోడియం, పొటాసియం, కాల్షియం, మెగ్నీషియం, మ్యాంగనీసు. ఓకే, సో all are collectively called inorganic substance. Okay, I will see next class about inorganic substance. Okay, right. Today I am leaving.